It is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Google is cybersecurity expert Eugene Liderman. Hi, Eugene.
Hey, Fred, good to be with you.
Good to see you. And online scams are costing us billions of dollars a year, and they continue to rise. Tell us about some of the top search trends in online safety to start out with.
Yeah, actually, billions is a smaller number. Last year, according to the Global Anti-Scam Alliance, it was actually about $1 trillion. And what's even more shocking, this year they published a new report, and it was 60% of their respondents were scammed in the last year, with 25% losing money. So it's a trend that unfortunately is going in the wrong direction. In terms of the online search, it's usually around password managers, different types of scam campaigns, whether it's toll or crypto, learning more, identity protection. So it's really, probably your viewers and listeners thinking, learning and trying to understand how they can best protect themselves against this growing threat.
And is it growing because the bad guys are using more AI, or just more vulnerable for some reason?
I think it's a combination. Well, I think it's a combination. So I think first and foremost, AI is definitely being used, and even for the simple things. If you remember 20 years ago, you get that email scam with Nigerian prince and make you a great deal, but you would look for the typos or key words there to be like, oh, this is a scam. It's got punctuation issues. With AI, it doesn't matter what language you're in. You can do flawless scripts, and it will be, undetectable in terms of like the traditional things you would indicators that it's a scam. So what we really has to invested in, obviously, there's if I could quote Spider-Man, Uncle Ben from Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. Scammers unfortunately abuse that responsibility. We definitely take advantage of AI to protect users proactively. So, for example, Gmail's had AI protection for a very long time, detects 99.9% of scam and spam emails, moves them immediately to a folder. And that's the really important capability. Out of sight, out of mind. Google Messages does the same thing. In fact, with Google Messages now, we've added an additional protection as of today announced globally. It's called safer links. And so what happens is when we detect that a message is a scam or a spam message, one, we try to move it, of course, so you don't see it. But in the case you do go into that folder and see it, in case you get like anxious and you really want to click that link, we block you from clicking that link just to really give you that friction to pause and assess and realize that you're likely being scammed.
Yeah, it seems that they're getting better all of the time, as you say, but and there are instances where they use a familiar name even. So it looks like an email is coming from someone that it's not coming from. And the idea, here's some pictures, click on this, or something like that.
And
I've
with
seen
text
that.
messages, exactly the same thing, right? It's like, hey, it's so and so. And for that, we've actually introduced a nice feature called Key Verifier. And what that does is it ensures that the person that is sending you that message is who you think it is in that regard. It's somebody that you've already shared contact information with. So, and this is even like a more sophisticated type of scam where, for example, they try to spoof your phone number, right? Imagine if it was a significant other that sent you a spoof text message saying, Fred, I need $1,000 right away. And with this key verified feature, you would know that it actually did not come from your significant other's device.
Is one age group more vulnerable than others?
I think definitely the less tech savvy, maybe like an elderly population, would certainly be more susceptible just because they're not aware of the scams as much. Obviously, I think the younger population is the one doing a lot of the searches. But this is a really important reason why, at least on the Android side, which is what I focus on, we provide these AI powered protections out of the box on by default, whether you're using the phone app from Google, the Messages app, which is available on all Android devices. As I mentioned, Gmail. We even added a feature called in-call protections. So when you're on a call, if a scammer tries to socially engineer you to degrade the security of your device, it will block you from doing so and alerting you saying this is likely a scam or trying to tell you to do this, and we will not let you do this.
That's terrific. What are some of the other tools we can all maybe make use of to be safer?
Yeah, so I think I like to equate cybersecurity hygiene to just like everyday hygiene. You brush your teeth, you try to walk 10,000 steps, you eat a healthy like diet. The same applies, right? You want to do the prep work, which is just be aware of what's going on. We have a really great utility for that was just launched called Be Scam Ready. It's a interactive online game to kind of get you familiar with a lot of these things. Obviously, Google offers a password manager. It's ships on Android, like on the device, but you can also get it on iPhone, any other, it's web-based. Use password manager. It automatically generates passwords. It tells you if a website that you have a password for supports passkeys, which is like the new latest and greatest in terms of unphishable login approaches, right? You can log in and not worry about a passcode. It's passwordless authentication. So definitely highly recommend that. And the last one I would say is using the password checkup utility, or I'm sorry, the security checkup, which does password checkup. It's something you have built into your Google account. When you run that, it tells you kind of like, is your device in good stature? And then also says if any password you have saved have been compromised on the dark web or something like that and leaked, it will tell you so you can immediately remedy that and update your passwords.
Terrific. So for more info, where can we all go and to make use of some of these tools?
The best place to go is safety.google. It sounds weird because there's no .com, but it's safety.google. You can learn all about all of these features and provides a really good place a single page to kind of learn more.
And I guess this is kind of like a game of checkers that you have to keep jumping over the bad guys as they advance.
I would almost say it's actually probably even more sophisticated. It's kind of like chess. But again, that's where we were really trying to stay one step ahead. And the great thing for Google is having the years and years of expertise in AI. And as I mentioned, like the best way to combat a lot of the bad AI use is through good AI use. And you'll see ongoing investments like Google Messages has scam detection. By the way, it's not just AI powered, it's AI powered and it's on the device. So it's privacy preserving. So it really provides peace of mind to the user and it alerts them in real time in the interaction. So like I mentioned earlier, by the way, last tip I would say is for any user that if something seems a little bit suspicious, just take a pause. The thing that the scammer will try to do is rush you and make you not think through anything. So you're just reacting and following instructions. So like psychology experts, if you can just take a pause, follow the warnings, and be vigilant, it makes a big difference.
And of course, with the we're mid-October now, so the holiday shopping season is I guess upon us the way things are today. Um, if something looks too good to be true, it probably is the old adage.
That is exactly right. Nothing is really free. So if it looks too good to be true, don't jump on it. Do some research. I think this is really some great opportunities to even use AI mode and Google search, like double check, triple check, and like you know definitely also like I said, if you're seeing the warnings, trust the warnings because what scammers will do is incorporate the warning into their script and say, oh, don't worry about that warning. That's normal. You just ignore that warning. And I think we're all, because of all the warnings we see, we're kind of allergic to warnings. But in this case, you really need to be vigilant and read through those warnings.
Terrific. Eugene Liderman, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you, Fred. It's been a pleasure.